I miss people. I'm not speaking about certain individuals like a lost love or the fatality of friendships. I mean the sincerity of strangers that is threaded throughout our thumbprints. Those unsung spirits, heroes and heroines, sans ego but with inerasable emotions. I miss a stranger walking in wearing their heart on their sleeve, and instead of turning them away, I would roll mine up in turn and let's see what we can do to work with this. But now for work, I sit chained to a desk. The only heartbeat I feel is the pulsing of a mouse underneath my hand, and then the only connections I see are through a glass screen into a false reality. I miss hellos that led to handshakes, and handshakes that end in leading hugs, and all of that serendipity of true connectivity in between. Give me a dive bar where I may go swimming in the hearts of man. Unchain me from the chain restaurants that source their livelihood from the masses, and give me someone local and lean whose meat is juicy like their stories. It's no wonder that an entire generation of people connecting online oftentimes feel themselves being a little bit disconnected. A poke is a joke and a like is like a fleeting lark, momentarily engaging, but ultimately all of this social interaction is leading to absolute isolation, and there is no sharing in the longevity of loneliness. And so while we spend hours cramming the best parts of ourselves onto the internet, we're leaving the best parts of ourselves back in reality. Those beautiful inconsistencies of man, the recognition of a soul in another counterpoint. But instead, we settle for countering arguments online. Facebook battle war zones littered with text instead of empty bullet casings, fueling the hate we tried so hard to put out within ourselves. Even the Tinder we have today cannot seem to spark, because there is no way to match that feeling of going weak in the knees. LOL no longer an abbreviation, but simply a code of letters that stands for the idea of laughter. But there is no shortening like that shortness of breath you get from laughing so hard you cannot breathe. So as I sit here, my fingers type out messages I yearn to speak out loud. My eyes scan pictures I wish I could witness. And my heart longs to experience it all with humankind instead of these holograms of the herd. And this petty poem will never placate the palpable nature of people. This pandering of the populace will never play out the way we've planned it, until we once again fight for the friendships we've forsaken for Facebook, and until we stop idolizing instant individuals, and until we stop teetering on the text of tweets. We will remain in our attempts to recreate this rapturous reality we've tried so hard to replicate, ultimately still pining away for that palpable perfection of people.
Yay!